rejoiners have been dealt a crushing blow after it was revealed that just 4 out of every 10,000 Britons, in other words, a statistically insignificant 0.04%, applied to become EU citizenships in the year before Brexit. And former Brexit Party MEP Ben Habib has hailed the news as proof that for all their complaints about the ending of freedom of movement, very few of those who campaigned to stay in the EU cared enough to back up their words with action. Experts from the pro-Brexit think tank Facts4EU compiled their analysis using the latest available figures from Eurostat, the EU's official statistics agency. They were motivated to investigate claims in the run-up to the 2016 referendum that huge numbers of British citizens would reject the UK if the majority voted for Brexit. In the event, it turns out that out of a total UK population of 66,647,112, a mere 29,842 decided to opt for EU citizenship. In fact, more than twice as many Moroccans as Britons applied for and received EU27 citizenship in the same year, and Morocco's population is less than half that of the UK. Facts4EU editor Lee Evans told Express.co.uk, citizenships are only part of the story of Brexit, but they are at least an indicator. The fact that so few British people felt like actually changing their citizenship, rather than just talking about it, in the penultimate year of Brexit tells a story in and of itself. Mr. Evans said, "Let's not forget that in 2019, the year for which the EU has just released the latest citizenship data, the UK was expected to leave in March, and then again in October. If that wasn't enough to persuade the doommongers of the Remainer-rejoiner movement to depart for the Brussels mothership, surely nothing would. In the case of most British people already resident in EU countries, there is of course no need to renounce their citizenship in order to continue as legal residents in their EU country of choice. That said, if these people are so enamored of the EU in preference to their country of birth, one might have expected a few more of them to have done so. That said, if these people are so enamored of the EU in preference to their country of birth, one might have expected a few more of them to have done so. Mr. Evans also pointed out that there were far fewer UK citizens living in EU27 countries than EU27 citizens living in the UK. He added, during the referendum campaign the figure used for EU citizens in the UK was 3 million and the number of UK citizens resident in the EU was put at 1.2-1.5 million.